So this might be one of the biggest things that people get wrong when they're building mobile apps with vibe coding, is that they actually build a web app instead. And I know it seems like, why is there a difference between web apps and mobile apps? But let me just explain like what the difference is a little bit, and why that's important, and how to actually make sure you build like a mobile app or a web app, depending on like what you actually want to build when you're vibe coding. So mobile apps and web apps are built in different ways, basically. If you build a web app that exists like on the internet, you can access it via a browser through a website. That is a web app. It's on a website that you access the app through. And that is written in different coding languages to a mobile app, which you can access on your phone, and is basically a bundle of specific code that works on a phone instead of in a browser. And so the actual way that you have to build that app is different to how you would build a web app. So you need to make sure you start with the right tools and you start writing your app in the right language. If you build a web app in, using any sort of framework like React and Next.js or Vite, then that is not going to work for a mobile app. You need to be building in React Native for your front end. Generally, for a mobile app, you can do it in Swift or other languages as well, but I think React Native is pretty much the standard at this point. And you need to be generally using Expo to build your app and Expo is a tool that will help you compile all of your code together into a nice little package that you can then submit to the App Store. Because if you build a web app with Lovable or Bolt or Replit or any AI coding tool, and you try and submit that to the App Store, there's no way you can do it. You can't do it. It's impossible. So you have to build a mobile app right from the start.